Jeff Luceno.
Yes.
I'm the managing director of Southend Motors Limited.
Yeah.
I'm a businessman and a property developer.
How then were you able to relate with InvesteQ?
Times have changed. In the early days, in the 70s and 80s, Southend did extremely well.
Yeah.
By then, there was almost no Juakali. And there were very few middle-level garages. The population of vehicles on the roads wasn't as high as it is today. So Southend was doing extremely well in those days. But as I said earlier, times have changed, and gradually money has become scarce. And as a result of that, one has to look at various ways to finance the business. So in the early 2000s, mid-2000s, we began to experience difficulty turning jobs around.
Yes.
Some insurance jobs have massive outlays, and if we depended on what we had in cash available at the time, jobs would delay.
Yes.
So we sought for a way we could finance these orders without necessarily causing a delay to delivery times, and without necessarily paying some of these extortionist interest rates some of these financial institutions charge. So I happened to meet with the CEO of InvesteQ, Mr. Danawen, on a separate project. And while in those discussions, I told him about Southend, and I told him about the challenges we were having. And he put me through to his people at the office, who have since been handling me, and have not looked back. What I can say is that with InvesteQ now, our relationship has gone to the extent where it is no longer about a client, bank client relationship or financial client relationship. InvesteQ have a human face.
Yes.
And the good thing with the way InvesteQ operate is that within the shortest time, actually within 24 hours, you will receive your response, whether positive or negative, which in turn also helps you look at alternatives should it be negative. And also it helps you confidently procure materials, knowing that the process will be serviced within a short term, and you pay your suppliers. So I can highlight numerous advantages we have had with InvesteQ. But to me, the most profound thing about our relationship is, they are not too institutionalized. It's easy to pick up a phone, and anyone you will deal with at InvesteQ will address your matters satisfactorily. Will leave you feeling that you have been handled professionally. In cases where the response has been negative, it doesn't leave a bad taste in your mouth. You don't feel mistreated. Though again, in person, I've had almost no negative experiences with InvesteQ. So I would vouch for them. Fine, I was not able to pay off my debts overnight, but I was able to sequence them because with the business flowing, I was able to commit to paying off my debts within certain timelines, and which I met. And I have seen my cash flows improve. I have now increased my staff to double what I had then. I have almost 30 staff. My turnover has increased, almost doubled as well. What I'm paying the taxman also has increased as a result of the increase in business. And I'm even now considering if it is viable to open a branch in another part of Kenya.